Good evening, YouTube model railroader fans. I'm Ray. You already knew that, and this thing is not sitting right. I know it's been almost a month since I've posted anything. Sorry, this wonderful thing called life gets in the way, and pardon me a minute. It helps to get the phone out before I do this. Anyway, we're on the vlog number 30. It's Thursday, October the 29th, 2015. Not a whole lot going on, but I do have a couple things that I wanted to go over real quick. Still looking into, actually, back up. Hi. I've had one of those days. That's all I can say. First thing I want to do is congratulate all the winners for the YouTube Model Builders Big Build Contest. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them, but that's okay. Considering the fact that everything that I've been through this year, and trust me, Ron and Barry, I listened, I heard you guys. You know, I understand that what I built was a plastic kit. I get it. You know, the thing of it is I'm not trying to take away anything. I'm not trying to sit here and say anything actually. But you know, everything that happened to me this year, my mom passing away, trying to take care of that stuff, and the other things that have gone on. You know, unfortunately, I couldn't devote 100% of my time to that project. In fact, I mean, as it was, I think I finished up a day or two before the deadline, as it was. So, you know, the thing of it is the people, the folks that ended up ahead, I mean, those were outstanding pieces. And congratulations to the 4 winners, the 3. And then, of course, local guy, you know, hey, at least somebody local won. I was cool with that, too. Walt World, you know, he picked up the raffle, I think it was. So, hey, I'm cool. I'm good with that. You know, if this happens, if this comes up again, I'm looking forward to it because I think I know what I'm going to do with the next one. But we'll wait and see what happens with that. So, any rate, like I said, again, congratulations. And, you know, there was some awesome work done. You know, like I said, yeah, I think actually with my project, I think the thing that turned out the best was the little shack. So, speaking of that little shack and the weathering job that I did on that, that is one of the things that I am hoping to kind of get into and show some of the things that I've done in the past. I know I mentioned it, I think it was in vlog 29, that I want to do, I hate to put it this way, but I want to do the Boeville and Newtown, or the Ray's Clinic on weathering. I'm not a master at it. Trust me, I am nowhere near a master at it, but I've done some things in the past, especially with my N-gauge layout that I used to have. I did some things on there, and I learned some stuff there, and this thing is still not sitting correctly. Anyway, but I want to get into that. I want to do some weathering on some of the stuff that's on here, and I know that was one of the things that was brought up a long time ago. The fact that all my locomotives and my rolling stock and everything is pristine, it's all clean. I get it. You know, it's not supposed to be pristine and clean. It's a freaking railroad. It's a working railroad. Stuff isn't supposed to be clean. Passenger cars, on the other hand, yeah, they're supposed to be clean. Freight cars, not so much. So, you know, I'll get there eventually. You know, I'm gonna get there. But you know, and I missed a train show last weekend. Had some things that came up, and I needed to take care of some stuff around the house here. So, you know, unfortunate, but I do plan on. I think the next one comes up in January. I will definitely be making that one. So when we get to that point, we get to that point. Anywho. So that's basically where I sit right now, you know, down here in the train room. I do have a couple things that I wanted to bring up. I'm a member not only of the YouTube Model Builders, but I'm also a follower of the Athearn group, the Bachman group, the Tycho group, and also I think it's the HO Swap Meet. Well, earlier this month, a fella up in up north. I can't remember what state he was from. I wonder if it's still in the box. Sorry. Yeah. East Haven, Connecticut. Mr. Cog, I know I'm gonna pronounce this name wrong, and I don't know if he's actually on YouTube, but his name is Chris Cagino. He's up in East Haven. I actually traded off a couple of my steam locomotives that I really had no use for. It was a couple of the 04Os. He had a diesel that I was interested in. Thing of it is, he said it would run reverse no problem. Forward was a bit of a bear, so I took the thing apart. I'm going to move this out of the way a minute. That's my next thing. So I took it apart, but here's the thing. This here is an older Tyco unit. It actually runs very well. I mean, it's got the I forgot what they called the motor that's in here, but it's in great shape. Not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I had thought about painting it up in Boeville and Newtown colors, but I'm thinking I might actually just leave it olive drab green and just dirty it up a little bit and just put the B&N on the side of the thing. So like I said, I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, but you know, I'll bring you updates on that. And since we're talking about updates, no, I haven't done anything with my BL conversion that I was looking at doing. I was hoping to get to the train show to see if I could find some parts, because of the parts that I have here I'm not real sure about using. So, you know, I'm still kind of looking. I might actually keep my eye open on the swap meet page and see what's there. However, last Friday I got a little bit of a treat. One of the guys that I bowl with on Friday nights, apparently his father used to work for the Port of Baltimore. And the Port of Baltimore had handed out, I guess for lack of a better term, had handed out things, or handed out locomotives for the railroad down there. I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to the box and talking, not watching the camera. My fault, sorry. That's the end of the story. Anyway, so the thing of it is these things were given out, and here's the neat little piece of paper that came with it, to the people that used to work down there. And when I looked at it, I'm like, oh man, that thing's nice. And I know that they're probably on the rare side. The problem is it's a dummy locomotive. It doesn't have anything on the inside. And I really haven't dug into it. It came in this wonderful yellow box. There's no markings on the box. In fact, there isn't even an instruction sheet for how to put the detail parts, because the detail parts haven't even been put on it yet. So, the thing is I was looking at this thing going, oh man, this thing is perfect for the railroad, considering the fact that, you know, I based my railroad off of the fact that we've got a connection. There's a parenting thing going, parent-sibling thing going on with the Chessie system and the Boeville and Newtown. So this little thing comes in real handy. The problem is, like I said, it's a dummy. And here's the locomotive. Now, first off, I'm not that familiar. Unfortunately, I know my steam locomotives better than I do my diesels. I haven't really looked it up to find out exactly what this is. The problem is I don't know who built it. The bottom, it kind of looks like it may have been an Athearn, but it's possible that it could have been an Atlas. So if anybody has any type of idea as to who may have manufactured this thing, that would be greatly appreciated, because I would love to get this thing on the railroad and actually be able to use it instead of it just being a static piece. You know, the reason why I say it's possibly an Athearn, I've got a couple Athearns over here, and I've also got an Atlas. And you know what? Looking at it more, I think it might actually be an Athearn unit. Let me see if I can get the shell off of here real quick. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time down here this evening. I just kind of popped in. I've got some things. I'm sorry, I'm looking for a screwdriver. Oh, be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, be good, be good. Oh, there we go. That was easy. That's one side. And there's the other. Now let's see if this thing will slide off. Yeah. Yeah. This is definitely an Athearn frame. You know, the gearing you could see would go up here. You got the area for the motor. So this is definitely probably an Athearn unit of some sort. But like I said, it's a dummy. And like I said, because of the fact that I'm not ultra familiar, and of course my book isn't down here. I've got a book of diesels. That's the only way I know what they are. So I guess I need to go online and see if I can find another dude that looks like that. And see if I can find an actual frame that's powered. That would be nice. That would make my day. So, with that being said, you know, like I said, I haven't done anything with the BL conversion. I've still got all the parts sitting here on my wonderful bench, which is a disaster again. So, you know, like I said, that's basically all that's going on. I'm going to be going ahead and doing some work on this thing, this beast off to my right here. Probably, definitely coming up. Not so much new stuff. I know I need to go through and do some cleaning. I need to do some other work up underneath. I'm trying to keep this thing running because the holidays are coming. Here it is. It's the end of October already. You know, we're only a month away from less than a month. Pardon me. Less than a month away from Turkey Day, Thanksgiving, and then, you know, after that, then it's Christmas. So I want to get this thing cleaned up. I want to get my blimp back up in the air, unlike Aberdeen Proving Grounds with the J-Lens. You know, the thing of it is I heard that NORAD actually brought in Tom Brady to deflate the situation, but that was just what I had heard. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Sorry. I had to do it. I posted it on Facebook last night. I'm just a wild and crazy guy. 10,000 comedians out of work, and you're trying to be one, you dingbat. Anyway. Cracking myself up. This is not a good thing. Anyway, folks, you know, when I get some updates together, when I actually get some updates together, these things are going to start to become a little bit more regular and not so sporadic, but, you know, it is what it is, and as they say, life is life, and, you know, this is a hobby. This isn't life. This isn't, you know, I got to take care of bills first before I can do anything else, so, and I think I'm probably pretty much on par with everybody else out there, so, anyway, gentlemen, ladies, you all have a good evening. And you all know the deal. You wait for the highball, green tracks ahead, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Where's my... oh, here it is. Bye.